a freaking IKEA chair.
And here we go. Here's a super chat.
Yeah, Ryan Miles for 499 British pounds. What has happened to you both? Such a shame. UK fans for so long, but political support Trump, and as he abandons the UK and the EU, I no longer recognize USA.
Well, Ryan, thank you for the £5. That's proper money. Why do you assume that we support Trump? Here's what I don't support. I don't support people that attack my fellow Americans. I do have friends who are Trump supporters. You should not make assumptions about my politics or Alan. I never overtly say anything. I don't tell you what to think. I don't tell you what to do. Okay? And I've observed my country, my beloved United States, become further divided by a mainstream media who would vilify people who support Trump. And I think that is a bad pathway to vilify half the country, working people. And I'm sorry, I have no control over Trump, and he's not abandoning anything. He's asking, my belief is he's asking people to put in their fair share. I don't know. I don't really comment on politics, but when I see a science fiction movie by a director I really like who introduces politics into the mix, I'm gonna comment on it, and that is my right. I have always had Film Threat, you should know, is an apolitical media outlet. We cover everything from your drag queen documentary to your right-wing documentary and everything in between. Gay-themed films. It's a very diverse in ideas group of writers, and Alan can attest to that.
Yes,
Right,
absolutely.
And I may have my own beliefs, but I would never force you or say you are bad for having your beliefs. You are welcome here. And thank you for the £5. But when you say such a shame, take a look at what we've had to deal with in this country. A highly propagandized populace with the mainstream media pitting Americans against each other. I will never support that. And no one should. And a lot of people need to wake up. So now I've always been awake. I wouldn't call it woke, but awake. Because I am of Gen X, and Gen X in the US, we question everything. So, such a shame. Sorry you think that way. And by sorry,
not sorry.
Alan, if you would read this.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at Lori in the back room there. ML, member for 13 months. Why should Ryan care? Your show has never changed. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it when the content presents itself, we rarely talk about politics unless it has to do with what we're talking about.
Unless it was injected into the movie we just saw.
If it's in the movie, we're going to talk about it in a real way.
But keep those super chats coming.
And thank you for the comment from one of our members who is a supporter.
All right.
We're getting some more supers here. Wait. Mike. Hey, Mike McGinnis, good luck with Ukraine, UK. Yeah, let's keep the war going.
Yeah, that's what we
need. You know what I'm in favor of? I remember Democrats when they were against war. I remember when politicians, well, I don't remember when politicians kept their promises because they almost never do.
I know. It's funny. It's the one guy wanting peace that everyone's up in arms about. Pilgrim Media for 2. UK is not the country I lived in for 2 years, 80 and 81.
Thank you, Pilgrim. Appreciate you. Anyways, if the subject of a movie we are covering includes politics, we will discuss it in an honest way. And I have been, for the last several years, angry that I see my media turning friend against friend because of politics. And Alan, who I've known for now, well, a long time, over 10 years, but we've worked together 7 years now, more than 7.
Oh yeah, coming on 8.
Yeah. Was afraid to even admit to me that he goes to church. Afraid. Why should he be in fear of that? I accept people for who they are. Hey, maybe you support some ideas I don't support. But this pitting Americans against each other, I call it out. I'm done. I'm done with this. It's midget-minded people that can't wake up to see that our mainstream media goes after it, pitting people against. It's happened in my own family. And I would never cast out a friend or make them wrong for thinking a certain way. I'd say, hey, I disagree with your idea, but I wouldn't hate the person. Or I wouldn't, but seeing it happen in real time and seeing that maybe people on one side are not able to wake up and see what's going on, it's tragic and sad. We've got a bunch of soups that came in. I'm trying to wrap up the show.
Yeah, we'll take soups. All right. Beersaurus Rex, member for 30 months. Thank you for the support for so long. A freaking IKEA chair.
Exactly. Thank you.
JTPRX for 20. Love the rant, Chris. We should question everything. UK doesn't have free speech these days.
Yeah, sorry, JTPRX. Thank you very much. Very generous. Yeah, sorry, UK. You can't post what you want on Facebook. You know what? I left Facebook. I'm not on there. It was because of a post about Captain Marvel. How dumb we've become. And thank you. I free speech is back. Comedy is back. Tolerance is back, or should come back.
Rudy for 5. I always appreciated you guys. Don't shove politics down our throats and always give fair reviews regardless of the theme.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you for that. We will always be honest. And when the topic of a movie somehow has some politics in there, we will discuss it honestly.
They put it in the movie, so we should talk about it.
Yeah.
The nerd far away. This is why I love Chris and everyone at Film Threat.
Well,
yeah, I can tell you 100%. Our writers do not agree with us politically. We cover the wide spectrum of political beliefs.
It's all over the map.
Yeah,
it's all over the map, as it should be. And guess what? We all work together. I think it's because most of our writers are old.
Yeah, probably.
Aren't they? They're older.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, like I would say one of our writers who's definitely politically opposite from me, we're roughly the same age.
But we work together.
Yeah, because we love movies. We love watching a movie. We love talking about movies. Bill W for 2. Great rant.
Is it Chris? The Bill W of the Bill W, that everyone knows?
Oh, that Bill W? I doubt it's that Bill W. Oliver Lavery Frog for 5. Well, I'm from the UK and I think you're awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Oliver. Appreciate it.
And good luck.
Good luck. Hope you can post on Facebook. But people need to stand up, express their views, and not be afraid, and not lose friends, and not lose family, and not have relationships broken. Stop listening to the mainstream media.
Oh, believe me, their ratings are showing that no one is.
No one is.